Hello students, we are doing chapter number 3 shares and dividend exercise 3 till question number 20 already we have discussed in the previous video. So we are starting from the next question now. Question number 21. Two companies have shares of 7% at 116 and 9% at 145 respectively. In which of the share would the investment be more profitable? So here two companies comparison we have to do. For the first company, dividend percentage is given 7% and market value is given 116 rupees. Face value is not given, it means we'll take here face value as 100. For the second company, dividend percentage is given 9%. Market value is given 145 rupees and face value we will take here 100 rupees. So first we will calculate dividend for each share. So dividend for the first company is dividend percentage into number of shares and into face value. So here we are calculating for one share. Dividend percentage is 7%. One share we are taking, face value is 100 rupees. So he is getting 7 rupees for one share. Same thing will do for the second company also. For second company, dividend percentage is 9%. Number of share we are taking 1 and face value is 100 rupees. After calculation we are getting here 9 rupees. So for the first share from the first company he is getting 7 rupees as dividend. From the second company he is getting 9 rupees as the dividend. We will calculate return percentage. Return percentage for first company 7 rupees he is getting upon investment. Investment is 116 rupees for one share into 100%. So change into the percentage. After changing into the decimal we will get 6.03%. Now for the second company, return percentage 9 rupees is getting for one share, 145 rupees into 100%. So after changing into decimal we will get 6.20%. So you can see here second company investment will be more profitable. Therefore second company investment is more profitable. Next we have question number 22. Which is better investment, 6% of 100 rupees share at 120 rupees or 8% of 10 rupees share at 15 rupees. So here we have two conditions. In the first investment, dividend percentage is given 6%, 100 rupees is the face value and 120 rupees is the market value. For the second investment, 8% is the dividend percentage, 10 rupees is face value and 15 rupees is market value. So first we will calculate dividend for one share. So I am taking here one share, number of share into 1. Dividend percentage is given 6% and face value is 100 rupees. For the first company he is getting dividend 6 rupees. Same thing will do for the second company also. 1 into 8 upon 100 into 10. So here we are getting 0.8 rupees as dividend. Now we will calculate return percentage for the first company. Return percentage is dividend upon income. Dividend is 6 rupees. Income is 120 rupees into 100%. So after calculation we are getting here 5% return. Same thing will do for the second one. Dividend we are getting here 0.8. Investment is 15 rupees into 100%. And after calculating here we are getting 5.3%. So you can see here in the second investment we are getting more return. So therefore second investment is better. Next we have question number 23. A man invests 10,080 rupees in 6% 100 rupees share at 112 rupees. Find his annual income. When the shares fall to rupees 96, he sells out the shares and invests the proceed in 10% 10 rupees share at 8 rupees. Find the changes in annual income. So first he has purchased here some shares of 100 rupees at 112. Dividend is 6% and total investment he has done 10,080 rupees. So first we'll calculate the number of shares, how many shares he has purchased. So number of shares is equal to investment upon market value. He has totally invested 10,080 rupees and market value is 112 rupees. After calculation, we will get here 90 shares. It means he has purchased 90 shares. So dividend he is getting from these shares is equal to number of shares into dividend percentage into face value. So number of shares he is having 90 rupees, dividend percentage is 6% and face value is 100 rupees. So after cancellation and multiplication we are getting 540 rupees. So he is getting here dividend 540 rupees from the first shares. Now what he did, when the shares fall down to 96 rupees means new market value is now 96 rupees. At this time he sold out his shares. So selling price of 90 shares will be 90 shares he has sold out at 96 rupees. So total he will get 8,640 rupees after selling these shares. Now this money he is investing in the new deal. So for new investment, investment will be 8,640 rupees. Dividend percentage for the new investment is given 10%. Face value is given 10 rupees and market value is given 8 rupees. So first we will calculate how many shares he can purchase from this investment. So therefore number of shares is equal to investment upon market value. So after cancellation 1080 shares he can purchase from this money. Now we'll calculate dividend, how much dividend he is getting. So dividend is number of shares into dividend percentage into face value. So this you can cancel out. So totally he is getting 1080 rupees as dividend. And then we have to find out the changes in annual income. Earlier he was getting 540 rupees as dividend, but now he is getting 1080 rupees as dividend. Therefore change is dividend equal to new dividend minus earlier dividend. So 5,080 minus 540, 540 rupees is the change in the dividend. Next we have question number 24. Sachin invests 8,500 rupees in 10% 100 rupees shares at 170. He sells the share when the price of each share rises by 30 rupees. He invests the proceed in 12% 100 rupees share at 125 rupees. Find the sale proceed, number of shares he buy of 125 rupees and the changes in annual income. So for the first part they have given here his investment is 8,500 rupees. Dividend percentage is 10%. This is face value 100 rupees and market value 170 rupees. So first we will calculate how many shares he purchased here. So number of shares is equal to Investment upon market value. Investment is 8,500 rupees and market value is 170 rupees. After cancellation, we are getting here 50 shares. So he purchased 50 shares. Now what he did, when the price rises by 30 rupees, means new market value is. Okay, first we have to find out here dividend percentage also. So first we will calculate dividend. Dividend is equal to number of shares into dividend percentage into face value. So number of shares is 50, dividend percentage is 10% and face value is 100. So finally he is getting 500 rupees as dividend from these shares. Now the price of share has increased by 30 rupees. It means new market value is 170 plus 30, 200 rupees. Now at this time he sold out all the shares. So selling price of 50 shares will be 50 shares he is having and each share is of 200 rupees. So 50 into 200 means 10,000 rupees. So sale proceed is here 10,000 rupees. Now in the second part, we have to calculate the number of shares which he can purchase at the rate of 125 rupees. So for the second part, investment is 1,000 rupees. This money he is investing now in the second deal, 10,000 rupees. Dividend percentage is given 12%. Face value is given 100 rupees. And market value is given 125 rupees. So first we will calculate how many shares he can purchase. So number of shares is equal to investment upon market value. So after calculating 80 shares we will get here. So this is second part. For the third part we have to find out changes in annual income. So first we will calculate annual income from these shares. So therefore new dividend is equal to number of shares into dividend percentage into face value. So we are getting 960 rupees as new dividend. Earlier we were getting 500 rupees as dividend. Now we are getting 960 rupees as dividend. So therefore change in income equal to new dividend minus old dividend. So 460 rupees change is there in dividend. Next question number 25. A person invests 4,368 rupees and buy certain 100 rupees shares at 91 rupees. He sells out share worth 2,400 rupees when they have risen to 95 rupees and the remainder when they have fallen to 85 rupees. Find the gain or loss on the total transaction. So here total investment is given 4,368 rupees. Face value is given 100 rupees and market value is given 91 rupees. So first we will calculate the number of shares he purchased. Number of shares is equal to investment upon market value. Investment is 4,368 and market value is 91 rupees. After cancellation we will get 48 shares here. Now from these 48 shares he sold out the shares of worth 22,400 rupees. So when we are calculating worth, we are calculating according to the face value, not according to the market value. Investment is according to the market value. selling price is according to the market value, but worth is according to the face value. So now we'll calculate how many shares he has sold out. So they have a number of shares sold out is equal to worth upon face value. So worth is 2400 rupees and face value is 100 rupees. It means 24 shares he has sold out. So the selling price of 24 shares will be 24 shares into the market value, means 91 rupees. So sorry, we will take here 95 rupees because new market value is 95 rupees. It is given in the question when market value has risen to 95 rupees. At that time he sold out. So we will take here 95 rupees. So 24 into 95, selling price we are getting 2280 rupees. Now the remaining shares, from the 48 shares, 24 shares he sold out at 95 rupees. Remaining shares will calculate. Remaining shares are 48 minus 24. 24 shares are still remaining, and these 24 shares he is selling at the rate of 85 rupees. So selling price of remaining shares will be number of shares into market value. So for these shares market value is 85 rupees. So after multiplication we are getting 2040 rupees. So total SP for all 48 shares will be, first 24 shares is sold out at 2280 rupees. Next 24 share 2040 rupees. After addition we are getting 4320 rupees total selling price, and he invested total 4368 rupees, but he is getting 4020 rupees. So it means he is having loss. So loss is equal to investment minus whatever he is getting, total selling price 4320. So finally he is having 48 rupees loss in this transaction. Next we have question number 26. By purchasing 50 rupees gas shares for rupees 80 each, a man gets 4% profit on his investment. What rate percent is company paying, and what is his dividend if he buys 200 shares? So first of all, they have given here 50 rupees as the face value and 80 rupees at market value, and the profit he is getting 4% rupees. So first we have to find out here dividend percentage. So on one share we will calculate according to the one share. He invested 80 rupees on one share and he is getting 4% from that. So dividend is equal to, he is getting 4% of 80 rupees. So 4 by 100 into 80 means 3 rupees 20 paise he is getting from each share as a profit. Now this dividend will change into the dividend percentage. Dividend percentage, he is getting 3 rupees 20 paise as dividend for 80 rupees, and to change into the percentage will multiply with 100%. For 80 rupees he is getting 3 rupees 20 paise as profit into 100%. So after calculating we will get here, sorry, this will take for 50 rupees because dividend we have to calculate for face value, not for the market value. So dividend percentage for face value will take here 50 rupees. Then after calculation we will get 6.4% dividend. It means dividend rate is here 6.4%. Next they ask here what is his dividend if we buy 200 rupees share. So now number of shares is 200. For these 200 shares, we have to find out the dividend. Therefore, dividend is equal to number of shares into dividend percentage into face value. 200 shares are there. Dividend rate is 6.4%. Face value is 50 rupees. After calculating, we will get here 640 rupees as dividend. So in this video, we are doing till here. Remaining questions we will continue in the next video. Thank you for watching this video.